Hi, this is Trish Round. I'm going to be doing my listing presentation via Blindfold. Wish me luck. Hello, Kevin. Thanks for having me over. Are you excited about moving to Chicago? Great. Would it be okay if I gave myself a quick tour? If it's okay, let's use a kitchen table so we can lay everything out. Now, let's talk about getting you to Chicago. The first thing I'd like to do is to review your situation and what's important to you about this move. Would that be okay? Great. Now, I have 3 bottom line questions for you. Are you ready? Great. Number 1, are you definitely ready to sell your property? Awesome. Number 2, will you price it to where it will sell, or do you want to just leave it on the market for a long, long time? I didn't think so. And number 3, and most important, do you want me to get it sold for you? Terrific. Now, the purpose of this meeting is twofold. First, it's for me to provide you with some very important information about what it's going to take to get your home sold for top dollar and get you to Chicago by August, right? And number 2 is for us to decide if the right thing for you is to partner with me in the sale of your home. Does that sound fair enough? Great. And whether you decide to hire me or not, I hope it will become clear to you through this meeting today that my goal is to help you get what you want. Because if I can't help you, I'll let you know today. Because I'm not interested in just another listing. I'm very interested in helping you get to Chicago. Because that's what you want, right? Excellent. Then we're on the same page. Now, there is really one key item that we need to address today, and that is to determine the right price to put on your home to cause it to sell. Because we don't want to put it on the market and have it not sell, right? Correct. So here's what I'll do. As soon as you decide to hire me, I'm going to do everything it takes through my action plan to get you exposed to all the qualified buyers on the market, because that's the kind of exposure you want, right? So the key today is to establish the right price on your home so that the buyers like your home when they see it. Does that make sense? Great. Now, in preparation of this meeting, I did a thorough marketing study on your home, also called a comparative market analysis. Are you familiar with this? Great. There are 3 parts to the market study. First, the active listings. These are our competition. I call this dreamland because it's what people want to get for their homes, but they don't know if they're really going to get that price, right? Right. Next are the expired listings. Do you know what these are? That's right. These are houses that didn't sell at all. They wanted to sell, but something went wrong. I call this Never Never Land. Can you see why? Absolutely, because you don't want to be here. Right. And last are the sold houses. This is reality, because this tells us what houses actually are selling for in the market. Are you with me? So, we'll focus on these today, because obviously, to get you to Chicago by August, in which of the 3 categories do you want your home to end up? That's right, in the sold. So the purpose of a market analysis is to determine the value of your home, first as a buyer will look at it, and second as an appraiser will look at it. And you can see how important that is, right? Great. So first, the appraiser, because the lender, that's who the lender is going to hire to determine the value of your home based on what the comparable homes are actually selling for, which is what buyers are actually buying now, right? Does that make sense? Very good. And to make sure that we put a price on your home that will be attractive to buyers, because is a buyer only going to look at your house, or are they going to shop around and compare your home to others? That's right, they're going to compare them. And now when a buyer looks at a home, what do you think they're comparing? That's right. They're comparing features such as the condition, the location, um, and the price, right? Great. So, are you ready to take a look? Super. Now, notice the bedrooms. How many bedrooms? How about baths? How big is the garage? What year was it built? And what is the square feet? Have you seen this home? Your house has more value than this home because of your square footage and all of the updates you've done. Does that make sense? What price? What was their price? Notice how many days on the market. Now, how is that going to work to get you to Chicago by August? So based on what the market is telling us, what price do you feel will get buyers excited about choosing your home over the competition? Great. So after looking at your house and reviewing what the market is telling us, I'm suggesting that we list your home for $400,000. And you can see why that's the right price, correct? Because that's going to be the best price for your home in this market in the best time possible to get you to Chicago in August. Won't that be exciting? Great. Any questions with anything we just went through? Are you ready for the next step? Great. Now the next sheet gives us all the costs associated to selling your house, and also what you will actually get when you walk away from that home after the sale of your home. Now that's something you want to know about, right? Great. These are all standard closing fees and expenses for sellers. Any questions with that? So based on a realistic price of $400,000 and a closing date of August 15, here are your estimated total net proceeds for you at closing. Now, Kevin, is this a number you can live with? I understand it's less than you expected, but is it a number you could live with if you had to? Excellent. So we'll get it on the market at $400,000, which is our agreed price, right? Great. Well, I'm ready for you to put me to work. Are you ready for the next step? Can I lay out for you what's going to happen next? Here are the highlights. First, we want to make sure that your home shows at its best, right? And second, I'm going to be preparing the marketing for your property. So I will launch our pre-marketing campaign immediately because you do want us to get the most exposure in the market as fast as possible, right? Excellent. Next, we'll launch our exclusive 10-day marketing blitz. Sounds exciting. This means we are going to market your property to all the potential buyers out there and promote it to all the licensed realtors and their buyers through the multiple listing service. Plus, I have it syndicated to over 5,000 real estate websites, including the most popular ones that buyers go to online. And of course, you can understand how important that type of internet exposure is for you, right? That's right. Because that's what you wanted for me to do, is get you the right exposure so we can get the right buyers in your home, right? Excellent. Because that's exactly what you're going to get with me. Now, with that exposure, assuming that the market responds as we expect, we're going to get a lot of buyer traffic. And I will follow up on all that, which will get us the best offers. I will negotiate all those offers to ultimately get your home sold for top dollar and get you to Chicago. Are you ready for that? Great. Are you ready to start packing? Well, not today, but soon. Great. So, any questions before you're ready to let me help you make this move happen and get you to Chicago? Great. Well, I'll have you initial right here on the CMA and the net sheet, and then we'll take care of the rest of the paperwork, and then I'll get to work. Congratulations.